Mega Thanksgiving of Gntv as we celebrate 4 years of existence, and this will be on 22nd of this month at Kamkuzi grounds, and everyone out there is highly invited and you are all welcome. Now into our today's top stories. The President of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has encouraged farmers in Bukwo district and the entire Sebei region to adhere to his call for a farming practice of 4-acre model farming if they want to develop themselves. The president is in Sebei sub-region on his 3-day PDM and wealth creation tour. We take a look.
The President of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, commended farmers in the Sebei sub-region for adopting the 4-acre model strategy designed to minimize land productivity and improve household incomes. During his working visit to Bukwo district earlier yesterday, Museveni hailed farmers for heeding his call to diversify their activities on small portions of land to enhance both food security and economic stability.
So I'm glad that farmers are really waking up. You can see here and there they are coming up. And here we already have one Mkoriandit.
He made the remarks earlier yesterday during his inspection visit at Nicholas Cheromo's model project in Nangi village, Kaprokos parish in Bukwo district. President Museveni is in Sebei sub-region for a 3-day wealth creation and parish development model performance assessment tour. He also explained the national resistance movement's effort to educate Ugandans on aligning agricultural practice with land sizes and needs.
What NRM taught you was that there are 2 types of agriculture. There is extensive agriculture. These are products which don't have high income per acre. But if you do them on a big scale, you would get good money. The products from there are needed in the other sectors.
The president further stressed the importance of irrigation and the need for water conservation.
This is something you will have now to teach you, because fruits, especially capture, which is cold, can do very high value crops like apples. Like grapes. These are very high value. If you go to the supermarkets, they are being imported from South Africa. And then finally, those who are near the wetlands, like the ones in Bukit who are wasting the wetlands, they should do fish farming. Not in the center of the swamp, but at the edge of the swamp, so that the swamp comes back and then it brings water for irrigation.
Reflecting on his journey, Cherimo encouraged other farmers to adopt the 4-acre model and embrace modern farming techniques.
Hiyo mahindi inaweza fika kukongoa, itafika kunia kwa chini sana, kunia 100. Hiyo ni kilo 10,000. Ukiuza kwa bei ya reja hapa mlango kwa gate ya kwangu kwa 1,000 nitapata milioni 10.
Bukwo district leaders stress the problems that the district is facing in terms of education and health facilities.
I want to start by appreciating you for the tarmac road and government programs that you have been offering to us as your citizens, the citizens of this country. One of them, we have the parish development model, and so far as a district, aware that parish development model is one of the key aspects in trying to fight against poverty. Your Excellency, we have right now Bukwa district has disbursed up to 90%. Right, Your Excellency, we want to appreciate you as for offering us the industrial hub. It has helped our youth so much. And with the tarmac road, Your Excellency, allow me to, as I congratulate you, appreciate you for the services that you have granted to us across the sectors, education, health. Your Sabay region this year, we have the implementation of cultural aspect, that is circumcision. And Sabay region is one of the regions that has been practicing FDM, which has now stopped. And some time back, we had been promised the construction of a girls' school. And as we speak, Mudat and Kwen districts have been given girls' secondary schools, which are already constructed. And this might play for Bukwa district, you would help us in terms of construction of Kortek Girls' Secondary School.
Zasimwe, GNTV at 12.
There for that report. Now, away from that, the Kingdom of Buganda, through the lineage of the Prince, have organized a service at Namirembe Cathedral in Kampala on the day of 13th this month to pray for the Prince before this year ends. And this prayer session is intended to pray for all the problems the Prince has faced this year. We take a look.
Enteekateeka yaffe y'omwaka guno ogujja twateekawo olukiiko luliko Ssaabalangira bisabunanya ku masiro n'embiri ne bammemba abalala. Twebuuza baani abatunda amasiro n'embiri zaffe. Tujja kusanga musajja wansenge nga Kawuma Mase nga Kawakobe nti yatunze. Tujja kwesanga Musanje, Goloba, Suuna, ffe tukola ki? Ffe twetunda. Naye ndowooza kyava ku bbanga Obwakabaka waffe bwaviirawo. Ekolayo ekusomozebwa nga kw'amaanyi. Okuteeka olukiiko olwo nga twatuddemu tulondoole. Ate ne bannaffe olaba abaakola obukujjukujju ne bakyusa ebyapa ebyo babiza mu mannya gaabwe. Naddala ekyo kisinza kubeera mu Bambejja kubanga bagenda bakyusa ebyapa ebyo ne bidda mu mannya gaabwe ate ettaka ne baligabira bannaaba ne basaava. Nakireese obuzibu. Kye kintu kirigenda okusimbako essira omwaka 2025.
Mwe mulina okuviibwako bajjajja abalangira abakulu b'emituba, abalangira n'abambejja ab'enkizo mu lulyo wamu ne bajjajjaffe abataka abakulu ab'obusolya. Mu ngeri y'emu ekibbattaka kyeyongedde nnyo era mu embiri n'amasiro gaffe gatataaganyiziddwa nnyo wamu tusigazza Ugiro. Tuteeseteese okusaba n'okwebaza Katonda olw'ebyo byatuyisizzaamu era twebaza n'obulamu bwa Ssaabalangira. Twebaza nnyo obulamu bwa Ssaabalangira.
Abantu abamu tuyita bannakigwanyizi omuli embiri amasiro n'ebifo by'ennono n'obuwangwa bwaffe. Omukulu omu abuuziza ku kigambo kya ensozi. Ensozi si lumu lw'ebumera naye ensozi nnyingi mu kiseera kino ziri mu kiseera ekizibu. Olwo twasazeewo tusabe tusooke twesabire nga tuyingira omwaka ate nga Ssaabalangira bwamenyeemenye enteekateeka eyo tulabe engeri gye tugenda okutandika omwaka n'enteekateeka eneesobozesa okununula n'okutaasa ebifo byaffe byonna.
Kitayita mu Busiro. Njala okukubiriza abalangira n'abambejja wonna okujja okujjumbira okusaba kugenda okubeera mu Lutikko e Namirembe ennaku z'omwezi 13 omwezi guno ogwa 12 Olutikko ya Pawulo omutuukirivu oba omutukuvu Pawulo e Namirembe. Okusaba okwo kugenda kutandika essaawa 9 ez'olweggulo. N'olwekyo nkubiriza mwenna Baserulya Olulanga, abaana ba Ssekabaka mwenna, abantu ba Katonda bonna mu Buganda, mujje tusabe twebaze Katonda olw'ebirungi byatuwadde.
Kwongera okwebaza Ssaabalangira bajjajja abalangira abakulu ab'emituba, bannaalinnya, abazaana n'abasajja ba Kabaka abali mu mbiri n'amasiro wamu ne bajjajjaffe abataka abakulu b'ebika bya Buganda olw'obuweereza n'okunyweza Namulondo wamu n'obuwangwa n'ennono zaffe wakati mu kusoomozebwa n'omuyaga omungi. Okusaba kuno kujja kubeerawo nga 13 Ntenvu 2024 ku lutikko y'omutukuvu Pawulo Namirembe ku ssaawa 9 ez'olweggulo.
Naye ng'ensonga enkulu ebaddewo gwe mulakati gwegenda nti kakati gw'oli wano wajjawo otya bakati wali wannaffe agandi najja mu lubiri nga ndeese obubaka waleta obubaka tavaamu myaka 10 myaka 2 era tugenda okuwandiika baani abateekeddwa okubeera mu mbiri zaffe obabeeramu balabiriddwa batya nenda tusobola okugitulamu nti ono ali mu lubiri luno naye alina omulimu gwakola alugambe mu mbiri mubeeramu abasiige mubeeramu katikkiro w'olubiri n'abakola emirimu emirala abo bonna twagala okumanya nti kakati olubiri lw'ekyabagwa ekyebando mulimu abalubeeramu bantu 5 ono yegundi era ajja kukuba mukolo ki naye kati kibadde kiri awo alina okunoonya obudamu naisonseka lubiri kyegenda okukolamu nga ttiimu okulaba nti buli muntu ali mu lubiri alina ensonga yamuleetamu obuvunaanyizibwa bwalina okukoleramu era ebuggwawo ate gye yava kubanga lirisimaka eyo ensonga enkulu tutandisemu kikeereze naye kibadde tutambula tunazo tutaasizzaako naye kibadde kitambula si mu lwatu naye mu ngeri ya mu lulyo ate ngenda kutambulira ddala etteeka omanye ekikulu kye twafuna nti amateeka n'obuyinza bwa Ssaabasajja edda ng'emisango egikwata ku ng'amasiro 2 n'ettaka ly'ebika Ssaabasajja asalawo ekyenkomerero naye kati olwanyisa kino ng'ojja kudda mu gavumenti awaabye dda mu kuwoza kola ki kakati twagala okulaba nti ffe ffennyini baga nanyini mu kufuja akwatawo nebaga nga talina mikwano naye namwe wano omulimu gwemuli wekati gwemukola mu lwaliro namwe mutukwatiddeko.
Zasimwe Kajese, GNTV at 12.
Now into our today's international news. Women in the Republic of Kenya took the streets of Kapi to Nairobi to protest over the ongoing femicide cases that are rampant in the country from the month of August to the month of November this year, and police used a lot of energy to crack down the protests, leaving very many with injuries and wounds. We have more.
Hundreds of protesters took the streets of Nairobi to denounce rising femicide cases in Kenya, only to face a violent police crackdown that left many injured and dispersed. Protesters chanting "Stop Femicide" had gathered to highlight the alarming number of killings of women and girls in the country. Police responded with tear gas, leading to chaos in the streets. Julius Kamau, one of the protesters, expressed frustrations with the government's handling of gender-based violence.
The constitution is very clear, and everybody must show fidelity to the constitution of Kenya, including the police. Tunakimbizwa hapa kama watoto na tumekuja kuteta juu ya wale watu wanauawa, wale wasichana wanauawa, wale wa mama wanauawa. It's happening everywhere. I mean, our lives do not matter in this country. I mean, tutaishi hivi mpaka lini?
Nancy Withera, another protester, called on authorities to listen to women pleas.
You need to not kill us. What's wrong? We came here for a reason, and they're throwing tear gas all over. Women are dispersed all over. It's very wrong for police to do this. It's high time for you to listen to women. Stop killing us.
Kenya is grappling with a silent epidemic of gender-based violence. Police data shows that 97 women were killed between August and November 2024, most by their male partners. A recent UN report revealed Africa has the highest global rate of partner-related femicides. Last month, President William Ruto pledged a total of $700,000 for a campaign to end femicide, but activists urged that concrete action is still lacking.
So far they are tear gassing us for saying end femicide, so I think they are speaking loud and clear. You cannot say you are part of the solution, and when you try to bring solutions to you, you try to sabotage us. There's no reason why you should send armed police against people with placards who are telling you as a government this is a problem that needs to be solved, and you're throwing tear gas at them. To what end? So the government is part of the problem, according to me.
On Human Rights Day, the use of a force against peaceful protesters drew criticism from rights groups who questioned the commitment of law enforcement to address femicide cases. A notable failure was a recent escape of a suspect from custody after confessing to killing 42 women, leaving activists and the public outrage over systematic failures in the justice system.
Not be happening. We need to be safe around our men. We need to be safe when we are going for a jog in the morning. I need to be safe when I come home. I just need to be okay. I just need to feel okay around the people that I love. I need to feel okay among the people that I interact with on a day-to-day basis. Yeah.
Kenya's election to the UN Human Rights Council in October has further heightened security over how the country addresses human rights issues, particularly gender-based violence. The latest protest follows a series of similar demonstrations, including one on November 25th, when police dispersed protesters with tear gas during the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. Zasimweka Jesse, Gntv at 12.
Thank you, Desire, for that report all the way from the Republic of Kenya. Now, when we go to Syria, following a coup that took place in Syria last week where the Bashar al-Assad and his family were toppled off from the presidency by military, dozens of prisoners were found dead in most of the prisons in the Republic of Syria. Relatives and family of the prisoners seek for justice after finding their loved ones killed and dead. We'll take a look.
In the outskirts of Syria's capital, the hope of a country freed from its long-time dictator was marred with the emerging horrors of the Assad regime. Thousands of people were rushing to Rebethrine prisons, searching for any traces of their loved ones they feared had disappeared into their unseen depths. The most notorious grudges lies in the barren, rocky hill outside the capital, Damascus. Sedania military prison is a dungeon of tiny concrete cells nicknamed the Human Slaughterhouse, where there was found evidence of barbaric conditions as well as the desperation of Syrians searching for their loved ones. During the Assad's family 50-year rule, a network of facilities like Sedania were patrolled by armed guards, ensuring those who went in could not come out. The regime used the prisons to detain, torture, and kill tens of thousands of Syrians, some for criticizing the government or others trumped up allegations, according to the rights groups. Now, with Bashar al-Assad and his enforcers gone, the tree-lined entrance of Sedania is packed with hundreds, perhaps thousands of cars. People have come from all over Syria to see if their loved ones are still inside, partially motivated by rumors of a secret wing detaining starving captives. They came armed with pry bars, pickaxes, and their bare hands. At one point, of bulldozer showed up or to hack away at the jail's evidence in hope to revealing a hidden cache of abductees. These places were not secret but were known among Syrians, documented by rights groups and widely reported in the news media. Nevertheless, yesterday brought a tribute of intense emotions, with the people crying and screaming as they saw behind the curtains of their troubled police state for the first time. Inside, concrete cells with white open bars were large enough to accommodate 4 people at most, but from the detritus appeared to have been crammed with dozens. Piles of clothes and bedrollers were lit by the smartphone flashes of civilians combing the decayed maze of crews. Rumors have it that the prison contained a secret underground. Red Wing drew crowds of more families, as well as the White Helmets, search and rescue organizations, which dispatched its crews to look for such a hidden complex.
هذا قلبوا لنا يا جماعة.
Prisoners in Sardinia are regularly tortured, usually through severe beatings and sexual violence. Amnesty International said in a landmark 2017 report, which drew on survivors' accounts and other sources, they are denied adequate food, water, medicine, medical care, and sanitation. Zasi Magajese, GNTV at 12.
Today's sports news. Sports legends and all stakeholders in Kabale district have called upon the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Education and Sports to fight for them and improve on their sports facilities in Kabale and Kigezi sub-region at large. This call was made by concerned citizens and residents of Kabale district. We take a look.
Sports stakeholders in Kabale district have decried the lack of improved sports infrastructure, which has hindered sports activities in the region. This concern was raised during a friendly match between Karubanda Legends FC and staff from K-Town FM, organized by the Deputy RCC Nakawa and the son of the soil, Sheikh Kasim Mukamujisha. The football match, played at St. Paul's Seminary Playground in Kabale Municipality, ended with Karubanda Legends winning 3-1. Sheikh Kasim Mukamujisha emphasized the need for various stakeholders to invest in sports infrastructure, highlighting that Kabale and Kigezi sub-region at large lack any improved facilities capable of hosting local sports at the national level.
I want to call upon the stakeholders in our sports at the strategic level to invest much in sports infrastructure. Look at Kigezi. It is one of the regions in the country which doesn't have any sports facility which can even host a local sports talent which is really solid. So investing in sports infrastructure will give motivation to our younger people to embrace sports, because they will know that they will be going somewhere.
Kamujisha further encouraged the young generation to embrace sports, citing its potential to generate income and promote physical fitness.
The beginning was to give motivation that we can keep ourselves fit, but also encourage the young people to embrace sports, because sports is the basis of networking, but above all knowing each other for the future survival of Kabale, Kigezi, because we don't have activities which generate money, but sports can be one of them in the future.
Brian Akankwatsa, CEO of Kigezi Homeboys, expressed disappointment over the state of sports infrastructure in Kabale, noting that both the government and local authorities have paid little attention to its development.
Talking about the infrastructure in Kabale and at Kigezi level, it is not all that at the level whereby wherever someone comes from, wherever it's coming, you just get disappointed with the way we have the infrastructure that we have around Kigezi. And I think this one basically it will be the issue of the history of the area, whereby basically the government and the local authorities have given less attention to the development of infrastructure. Because even what is in presence, you can hear it is here they have put churches, they put something. You know, they are not having priority of the sports. So basically, when I talk about the infrastructure in Chigezi, it is at the worst, and we need the higher stakeholders to intervene, and so we can have the better the sports.
Hilary Tumukunde, the team captain of Karwanda Legends FC, attributed the fading out of legendary teams in the region to a lack of funding from both the local community and the government of Uganda.
All over the world to start up such a thing, because these ages of ours, like he has said, non-communicable diseases are coming up, the pressures, the stresses. We invite all people around to join us.
System whereby the government could put in a lot of money, especially the UP money, then you add on co-cultural activities to be supported. So if we the people move a step, the government will be definitely join us.
Problematic, becoming unsuitable during rainy season. Zahasima Kajise, Gntv Sport.
We appreciate your desire for the sports news, and our dear viewers of Gntv, thanks for being part of us from the time we started to the time we are coming to the close of today's bulletin. My name is ALLIAN, ATUBANDIIZE, Gntv at 12, and up next is a lunch hour service at King of Kings Church. Please come and attend with our beloved Lord Bishop Dr. Silas Taiwa and many men and women of God. And before I sign out, I still remind you and invite you to come and be part of us on the 22nd of this month at Kamkuzi grounds as Gntv celebrates 4 years of existence. Please come and be part of us as you see what will take place. In Jesus' name, have a blessed afternoon.